Hello, this is Andreas from Nordic Tarot, and I've got 3 readings for you for the first 2 weeks of September. And please remember that even the 2 more specific readings, the love and the work reading, they are still general. So if they do not resonate, I'm sorry, but hopefully at least one of the 3 will. And you'll find more information about how to contact me and on the decks I'm using in the description. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy your readings. Hello Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising. Since these are my first videos, I'm quickly going to explain how I read my spread, and then we'll just get into it immediately. So I pulled 3 different cards for 3 different areas of your life. The top one is general, middle one is love, and bottom one is work. I also pulled 1 oracle card that will kind of serve as an overarching energy for the cards, and I'll try to relate the cards back to the oracle card as much as possible. So the card I pulled for you is number 35, Loyal Heart. Essential meanings: fidelity, loyalty, and devotion. Now, the oracle's message for your general reading is evidence of loyalty will appear in your life. Others will prove that they are faithful to you, and you will in turn commit fully to them. There is a sure and abiding certainty in your heart. Know that spirit is always loyal to you. No matter the outer circumstances in your life, trust and have faith, for you are eternally loved, always divinely protected and divinely directed. So with the first 2 cards, you have the Emperor and the King of Swords. I feel like they are very similar in how they would approach loyalty or how they treat people that are disloyal. So are these 2 cards your energies? Like the Emperor, it's my way or the highway. He's a very stubborn person, but and yes, I am saying he, but it will apply to women or people with a lot of feminine energy as well, and that goes for the King of Swords also. So the Emperor, yes, my way or the highway, quite stubborn. He likes doing things his way, but that's because he has a lot of experience. He is confident in his abilities to do these things. I feel like the Emperor would be loyal to people he sees as his friends, but I also feel like if you broke that trust, if you proved yourself not live up to his, I was going to say not live up to his standards, but if you like broke that trust and wasn't loyal in return, I feel like he would just cut you off. Be like, all right, well, I don't need you. And the same with the King of Swords. I feel like if you came to him with the truth, he'd back you, even if you'd done something bad. And I was actually talking to an Aquarian friend of mine about exactly this, and I just realized that I'm like, this is exactly what she was talking to me about. And yes, but still, like I said, if you come to the King of Swords with the truth, he'll back you. Be like, okay, you messed up, but I very much appreciate you telling me the truth. Let's fix this. And of course, you Aquarians being air energy, the King of Swords is also an air energy. And like I said with the Emperor, even if you're a woman or someone with a lot of feminine energy, the King of Swords will still apply to you. This could be someone else, but I get the sense that this is your energy for these 2 weeks. And you have the 2 of Swords, and the 2 of Swords is a card of choice, and it's most likely a difficult decision. It shows this woman, she has these 2 swords, but she's blindfolded. So either she does not have all the information to make a decision, or it can also be that it's something we don't really want to look at, or something that's difficult to look at, which of course, I've been there myself plenty of times in my life. And I kind of feel like something about it is saying, like, are you loyal to your principles? Are you loyal to your dreams? Like, it's like the 2 swords energy is almost saying like, oh, am I going to be loyal to this or am I going to be loyal to that? If I choose this, what does that mean? What if I choose the other thing? What does that mean? So I feel like it's very much like that kind of energy going on. And then you have these 2 heavy hitters, the Emperor and the King of Swords, standing there like, are you going to come to us with the truth? We'll help you if that's the case. And I'm not saying the Emperor and the King of Swords are like the same type of person or anything, but I feel like they would back their friends the same kind of way. And are you the King of Swords? Like, is this someone you have to make a decision about someone else, for example? Now, moving on to your love reading, the relationship message is your partnerships, friendships, and romantic relationships all have many qualities in common. Honest devotion, faithfulness, and a loyal heart are being shown to you. Are you as loyal in return? Now is the time for heartfelt commitments and trusting in divine protection. So what are the cards we have to work with here? You have the 7 of Pentacles energy. It's planting the seeds, planning for the future, and how do you work with the seeds? How do you make them grow? And personally, not my favorite kind of energy because it is this kind of slow, patient energy. I'm not known for my patience. I'm also not an Aquarian, so I'm not going to compare us. But I would understand if this is frustrating. And also with the Four of Cups, with an energy of feeling stuck. Like, if things are moving slowly, that can also make you feel stuck, even if you are progressing, if it's so slow that, like, on the grand scale of things, maybe it's difficult to notice. Like, the Four of Cups is a card where someone has 3 cups in front of them, and they're so intensely and intently focused on those 4 cups that they don't really take in their surroundings. They don't see the 4th cup being offered to them in the original Rider-Waite deck. And it's also a card that can talk about, like, being apathetic. Like, I can't deal with this. Like, I don't want to, like, it's about just feeling stuck and feeling apathetic and not seeing things in the periphery because you're so focused on what you have and how you'd like to have more, or you'd like to move. Not in a greedy way, like, oh, I want more cups and I want this or that, but it's that you want to move on from that point. That's the feeling I'm getting from this. And then you have the Seven of Wands, which is, you know, it's a warrior spirit card. It's someone who has got the high ground. They are standing there defending, like, their point of view, or this is how I see things. I believe in what I'm fighting for, and I'm going to stand here and I'm going to defend. And something that's interesting with the Seven of Wands is that we don't see the people that might be attacking this person in the Seven of Wands on the higher ground. I'm not saying that you're delusional and there's nothing there, Aquarius, I don't know what you're fighting. But to me, it also kind of feels like maybe it's more esoteric. Maybe it's not as tangible as someone running up to us and trying to fight us, but it might be more of this, like, what are my principles? Have I been loyal to my principles? Have I been loyal to my dreams? I feel like that connects with the Seven of Pentacles as well. Like, have I been planting and growing these seeds in a way that I'm comfortable with? And with the Loyal Hearts, kind of talked about, if you're loyal, then the universe will be loyal in return. So are you loyal to the way you've been working on your seeds? Now, your work reading has the prosperity message. Your long-term loyalty to your goals is becoming evident in the world of conditions, where your aspirations for success assume form and reality. Success is finally taking shape. If you are loyal to your dreams, faithful to your plans, while remaining flexible and devoted to serving others, you will be shown proof of your true prosperity. This is a time for a joyful celebration of spirit, your manifesting partner. And I think you have 3 very great, like, interesting, great cards here. You have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands is a victory card. It's about recognition. So maybe you are recognizing your own efforts. Maybe you're recognizing someone else's efforts. Maybe someone else is recognizing your efforts. Because I do feel like this is your victory. So I feel like you would be recognized in some way. And then you have the Sun, which is it's a card of illumination. It's potential happiness. And everything's being illuminated and everything's clear. And you can see options and paths and see things for what they are. And then you have the Seven of Cups. And with Loyal Heart, just having said, if you're loyal to your dreams, you know, yes, be flexible, but if you're loyal to your dreams, what is the Seven of Cups about? It's about fantasies, dreams. Yes, it can be about illusions as well, but I think the Seven of Cups is very much talking about, what are your dreams? Do you still remember what you were dreaming about? Have you been working towards that? Has it changed in any way? I feel like there is this sense of victory. There is this sense of clarity. But it's also talking about, with the Seven of Cups, that maybe reaffirm, like, yes, this is my dream. I have been loyal to it. Now I'm moving toward that. It's just like a reminder. And maybe that's what the entire thing is about now, that you have been loyal to your dreams. And it's now paying off with the Six of Wands energy and the Sun bringing so much clarity and light to the situation. So I think your work reading looks absolutely fantastic for the next 2 weeks. There's a lot of great energies that can be tapped into. So those were your readings for the first 2 weeks of September. And like I said in the reading, these are my first videos. I know they're not perfect, and I would love some feedback. If you have any opinions on how I did, or if there's anything that I could do better, I'd love to hear it. Thank you very much for watching this video.